Now, if you've seen any of my recent videos, or just videos that I've made since my face reveal for that matter, you'll notice that if you go in the video, basically within the first day that it's uploaded, comments will systematically be turned off. Now, this is not me turning comments off. For some of you guys who may think that it is because I want to, like, escape something, or like I don't enjoy criticism for my channel. And I don't think that most creators want toxic criticism, but I'm all for any kind of constructive criticism, or even if it's criticism that's not necessarily constructive, I'll take it all on my channel. I'm not turning comments off on any of my videos because I just don't want any criticism, period. I love engagement on my channel, and I've never turned any comments off ever. So just with that being clear, in this video, it's not going to be a typing related video. I'm going to be talking about some problems I have with YouTube in general. The biggest issue is probably with YouTube turning off my comments, but I also want to talk about why that affects my channel and why that's kind of problematic. So first of all, ever since I uploaded my face reveal, which was I think sometime in the summer, maybe in August or July, I don't remember exactly, where I talked about how I got to 150 words per minute. The video, it did quite well. It ranked 1 out of 10 for my videos that I uploaded for the past 10 videos. So obviously, you get the YouTube confetti, and it's exciting, right? And I've been watching some of these YouTube tips videos for a while, and they'll suggest that, well, for one, it really helps with audience retention if you have a face in your videos who's actually talking, which is intuitive. If someone's talking to you as opposed to you staring at a blank screen, and someone is talking and you can't see their face, then it's going to have less audience retention. And also too, if you have a natural background, it's also going to increase your audience retention. So me being the kind of new YouTuber that I followed these instructions to the letter. I started making videos with my face as much as I could. Indeed, audience retention went up, and I also had all these natural backgrounds in my videos, right? You would see me standing on a balcony making my videos with a road and trees in the background, or down by a river in the path or whatever, and I'd make lots of my videos there because I thought, well, it's a natural background and that's what these YouTube tips will tell you to do. And I don't think it really helped my channel too much to have a natural background, but it kind of made me unique to talk about typing these unique locations. But then winter hit, and I do live in Canada, so there's quite a bit of snow, so I can't make videos outside for quite a long time. But it is summer again, so I might have some natural backgrounds. But anyways, after I did my face reveal, YouTube started turning off my comments systematically on my videos. So usually the first time it'll turn off comments is immediately when the video goes public. They won't disable the comments when you upload the video and when it's unlisted, but as soon as I turn the video public, comments will usually be disabled, and I have to enable them again, which is really annoying. But furthermore, they'll disable them at random intervals within the first 2 days after I upload videos. So if I want to upload a video and then go outside for 2 hours, chances are the comments are going to be off for 1.5 hours that I was outside, meaning that when I come back and my video has been uploaded for 2 hours, I have 3 comments on the video because comments were only open for half an hour for the video, which is really, really annoying. And again, I'm not the one who's disabling comments. It's this YouTube algorithm that thinks that I look young. And I know it does this for a few other creators. I can't list any names right now, but if you're a creator that looks under the age of 13, and that's when comments have to be off, and basically when your channel is part of the YouTube Kids thing, then you can't have comments turned on in your videos, which makes sense because you don't want kids being exposed to some toxic people that can come along with YouTube, because most of people who go on YouTube for the kinds of videos that kids make are going to be really nice. They might be your peers, they might be your grandparents, or there might be some nice people on YouTube, but obviously for a large platform or for any large gathering of people for that matter, you're always going to have a few bad people who are always going to be mean and say bad things, and that makes kids more vulnerable than other people, for example. So that's why it does make sense if you're under the age of 13 to have comments turned off in your videos and your videos under the YouTube Kids banner. However, if you're over the age of 13, YouTube has decided, and this is also called for regulations, that it's definitely okay for you to have comments turned on your videos, which makes sense once you're over the age of 13. There's not too much of a difference between the ages of 12 and 13, but it's enough so that you can probably deal with some comments that come along with your channel, and just YouTube decides that you're at a more mature age so you can handle some of those things, and you can also get paid for your videos getting monetized and stuff, which is really cool. However, the only problem is the YouTube algorithm bot decides to go in and decide which channels the kids look under the age of 13, and then they'll go and manually turn off the comments, which is so annoying. But the reason why it has such an impact on my channel is because there's a big difference between normal entertainment that we're used to before platforms like YouTube were released and standard entertainment. For example, if I'm like in a TV show, and you watch a TV show on a daily basis. I'm sure many of you guys did as a kid. You can't ever interact with the actors that you see in that TV show. That's just entertainment that you're watching. If, for example, like I'm listening to a music concert, I'm not interacting with any of the people I see there. I'm just watching that entertainment, right? However, with the onset of like YouTube and like Twitter or Facebook and like all these other social media platforms, the difference was, instead of you just entertaining someone and then not having any engagement with them, like you don't know your fans on a personal level, and you probably still don't under like YouTube, but at least you can still get to know your fans, because that's the difference between like normalized entertainment before YouTube and social media platforms and YouTube, is that you actually get to interact with your fans through like comments. You can see the actual views on your video, you can see like likes, and that's why I think YouTube and these other social media platforms have become so successful, and why they're becoming even more popular than like TV shows and other entertainment like means and music and stuff like that, is because the fans actually can engage with their creators by like posting a comment in the comment section or like actually liking the video, and they can see that they're giving the video a view, which is not only good for the creator because they can, you know, take some criticism from their fans and make their content better, but also the fans are going to stay engaged longer than the creators because they can actually like engage with the creator to an extent. Now, obviously for larger creators, when you have a much larger comment section, you know, like getting 50,000 comments per video, you're not gonna be able to see all the comments. But if like you're a channel under like 10,000 subscribers, you have time to read every single comment that is posted on your YouTube channel. And often I'll read them like within 10 minutes that they come out, because why not? It's fun to see the people who view your videos actually comment on it and give you feedback on the video. Like, hey dude, that's like a cool video that you made, or like nice typing speed. Sure, if you're like over a certain views barrier, you're getting like maybe 1,000 comments per video, then it might get a bit harder to respond to every single comment on your video. However, when you're a smaller creator, it's really motivating to get those comments on your videos, because you're like thinking, those are real people who actually like what I'm making, which then incentivizes you to make better content. So that's why when YouTube does stuff like automatically turn off my comments, they do things like, for example, some of my videos have been demonetized. If you guys remember a few community posts back, I was restricted from live streaming because I had a face cam on my YouTube for my YouTube live stream, and I couldn't live stream for a few days, and I had to contact YouTube on Twitter to actually get me unbanned from live stream on YouTube. I literally did nothing but have a face cam for that stream. So that's basically the first problem, why it actually has an impact. Like, YouTube is where smaller creators get to actually engage with their audiences. So that's the first issue that I have as like a younger creator, is YouTube and the algorithm simply trying to restrict me from having the most like engaging and motivating things and tools that are accessible on YouTube, which is actually engaging with your audience. And I'm sure there's many other content creators out there who can relate to the problems that I'm going through with YouTube just auto-restricting stuff because I think I'm under the age of 13. But the second issue that I have with YouTube, and this is not specifically with the YouTube algorithm or anything like that, but it's basically because I'm a younger creator and I'm trying to make videos on a more serious topic, it's hard for people to take you, like, to want to learn from you as a younger creator. Now, on my video that has like 150,000 views on my channel, it's absolutely amazing, all the support that I got from that video. There's a few people that in there who said that they immediately clicked off of the video just because they saw my age. Now, this is a very small minority, and basically every other person who didn't comment that were saying, I saw you were a young kid, I wanted to click off, but then I enjoyed the video and it educated me. Thank you so much for making the video, which is awesome to hear, because again, comments really motivate you when they're really positive. However, there's this small group of people, or well, not small like group, but you know what I'm saying, like a few people who would comment and say, I'm immediately clicking off this video just because I see your age. And that's basically the issue, that these people are don't know that they're like they don't know that they're kind of promoting that needs to be solved, which is that when you're a younger person on YouTube and you want to make content about a more serious topic, it's really hard for people to take you seriously. Like, it's easy, like there's content creators who make content on video games like Minecraft or like Fortnite, who, because they're making like fun content, like lots of people will legitimize them as creators and say that they're actually entertaining. However, when people actually want to make videos on serious topics or have a channel focused on serious topics, it's kind of hard for those people to gain any traction, because people will delegitimize them simply because they're younger and therefore they don't know as much. I've heard this argument, for example, if I'm drawing an example, like politics, for example, just because I'm younger and I can't vote means that I shouldn't have conversations with other people about politics, which doesn't make any sense at all because I can know just as much about politics as literally anyone else, with the exception of, you know, maybe people who have like a political studies degree. Like, age doesn't really affect how much knowledge you can have about politics unless you're like really, really young, obviously. And the same thing applies to YouTube. People will find it very hard to take you seriously about a topic that supposedly is very complicated, like typing is kind of complicated, and people will say, well, you should not be giving other people advice simply because you're younger, or they might not say that, but they'll just click off of the video because they think that the content is going to be not as good because I'm a younger creator trying to make topics about a serious discussion, which is typing. And I think that typing is kind of serious because people type on an everyday basis. Like, typing for some people is not entertainment. They need to type at their work and they need to, you know, get jobs done. And typing at a faster speed is going to help them achieve that. Some people type for entertainment, for example, websites like Nitro. That's one of the biggest reasons that I went away from Nitro is because I felt that I wasn't going after where I thought my channel should go, which is that trying to help people develop their skills on a serious issue, which is typing, as opposed to, you know, trying to make entertaining videos, which is still fun to make, obviously. However, I felt I was fulfilling my channel's value proposition, or like what I set out to do when I first created the channel. I feel like I was fulfilling that much more by making a video, like learn how to type faster. And obviously, that video gained a lot of traction, and I was really proud of that video because often on YouTube, your videos that get the most amount of views are your videos that you put kind of a lower amount of effort in, and they kind of just, you know, hit the YouTube algorithm lottery. For example, I made a video about the tips for creating a successful team on Nitro, and like that was my most viewed video for a while. However, I didn't feel I put nearly as much effort into the video as I did into other videos, and yet those other videos didn't get a significant amount of views. However, when you put the most amount of work, and definitely learn how to type faster, I put the most amount of work in out of every video that I've ever made, and that got the most amount of views. That's a really, really good feeling. So I feel like overall on YouTube, people are starting to become more accepting about younger creators trying to make videos on a more serious topic. However, I still think there's tons of work that can still be made onto people legitimizing younger creators such as myself. And again, I can't think of any younger creators who make videos on a more serious topic. I've heard of some, for example, maybe if you're like 14 and you're making videos about how to start like an entrepreneurial business. I've seen lots of channels about that, and I think that also those channels need to be legitimized because their information is just as valuable as any other adult who's making a video on that topic, and can be just as educational. So that's my 10-minute rant of the problems that I am currently facing with YouTube right now. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to share it with another content creator who you think is going through like the same kind of struggle as me, like suggest them in the comments and I can possibly tag them in a community post if they have over 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes on this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Type on and type faster.